Hi guys, so today I will be explaining what NPC hunters in Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition game in Roblox are and what NPCs are. NPC hunters are people in Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition who try to find NPCs. NPCs are considered entities, glitches, or types of hackers or hackers that have hacked random characters into the Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition game that are haunting the game. Some examples of certain NPCs are the Barn Twins, Fearless, Blood, Bee, and other types of NPCs. I will explain what some of them do and how to spawn some of them, and some safety tips that you might need if you decide to actually hunt NPCs. Quick note before I tell you guys what NPCs are and some rules if you decide to actually try to find them. The developers of Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition have said that these entities are fake, but in terms of what I believe, I do not believe they are fake. But you can make whatever beliefs you want to make for yourself, because you are your own person and you can believe whatever the heck you want. Okay, now I will be finally telling you how to spawn some of these things if you're interested, and some rules that you must follow to keep your account safe. Blood is one of the NPCs that have been said to exist in the Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition game. Blood, his full name is Blood the Headless Doberman, which is pretty self-explanatory. Blood is a very large-sized warrior cat, maybe even bigger, that's supposed to be a Doberman pincer, but is headless, like the name, Blood the Headless Doberman. His abilities include kicking, banning, not confirmed yet, but it's still possible, but it's very possibly to be fake. There's no real answer if he can ban you or not, but it's been confirmed that he can kick you. And he also has control of the weather. Some audio cues that any NPC will have, all NPCs have some audio cues, but for Blood, his audio cues will be loud screeching sounds, panting, footsteps. They're not 100% confirmed, and they might be fake. He might stalk you or watch you. It's kind of confirmed. There might be some huffing noises or barking noises. So if you're hunting for Blood, watch out for these noises because it could be him. So who knows? You can spawn Blood by having everyone up, like the minimum of 4 players being white cats. One has to be a kitten, and the kitten will be the sacrifice. The sacrifice will lay in the middle doing the side rest, and everyone else will circle around them, change their name and bio to all capital Blood. After this, they will start spamming Blood in all capitals in the chat for 1 to 3 minutes. After that, everyone except for the sacrifice should go to the Thunder Path and stand in the white on the yellow line, as you can see where I'm walking right now. This yellow line will have to line up and sit like this. Then they will just wait and have to look at things such as CPU and keep your head turning disabled when you're looking for NPCs. This is for any NPC in general. And turn off the music so you can hear audio cues better. You might hear any of the audio cues that I've listed before I've said how to summon him. Then, if you feel like you might be in danger or your account is in danger, then leave the game. You can hide around because you might need to hide from certain NPCs, especially just any NPC in general. The Barn Twins might be a different story, but I will explain the Barn Twins. The Barn Twins are 2 white kittens with long necks, drooping mouths, and empty, drooping eye sockets. They are a pair of NPCs that are known for being very dangerous and a very dangerous pair. Remember, these are 2 NPCs. This is not just one. Their stories are kind of strange. If you just look at them in general, you can kind of see a story. But basically what I'm saying is just they look very strange. If you've ever seen any drawings of them, it kind of is horrifying. So they're both just white cats, like I've said, and they're blind. Their skin color is like the default skin color for cats, and like most NPCs are like default colors for cats in Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition. They can jump scare you, possibly possess you, flicker the barn or shed lights, and kick you. They can also ban you for unknown periods of time, and they can even change the weather. They spawn, of course, their name's the Barn Twins. They will spawn, obviously, at the barn. You have to do their summoning, I'm pretty sure, at the barn. So basically, they will spawn outside of the fenced area, like from the barn, or like anywhere near or around the barn. If they see you, they will start to chase you. They will chase you until they touch your character, and they will either ban you or kick you from the game. Their jump scare, I've never seen their jump scare, but according to the Warrior Cats NPCs wiki, this is what I'm reading. The Barn Twins jump scare is rather horrifying and isn't for the faint of heart. Your screen becomes black and you can't move, and the two appear on your screen with the following jump scares. Buffer. The Barn Twins appear with long broken necks and black eyes and mouths, seemingly empty holes filled with sludge. Their mouths are open, and you either hear screaming with no words, or screaming the words "We are dead" in starchy, glitchy voices. That's what I've read from the Warrior Cats NPC wiki. If you want to read any more about the information, go there, or for any type of NPC, you can go there. That's where I've gotten all my information. The Barn Twins have different alerts or audio cues that will say that they are there in your server. If they are in your server, I'm pretty sure the best thing to do is either run away from them if they've seen you, or if you see them, quickly immediately leave the game. That's what I would do. So their audio cues would be static or old creaking swings. If you've ever heard swings or old creaky swings, look for a video of that. You're probably able to find that. The barn doors opening or closing even though they haven't moved. The noise of them. You know when you open the doors of the barn and you can't, and they're loud and creaky? You might hear that even though the doors are open or closed. So let's say they're like this. You might hear their noises even though there's nothing happening. They're literally just staying still. You might hear small children screaming either out of pain or out of happiness. You might hear faint crying, and then you might hear footsteps when an editor. It's mostly confirmed according to the Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition NPC wiki. Their alerts will be the barn or shed lights flickering or flashing red. That's it for the Barn Twins. And that would be kind of terrifying. I've tried to summon... I don't think I actually had... or tried to, because I'm kind of scared. I've never spawned them. But it was still kind of terrifying to just think about spawning them. But yeah, they could kind of just spawn anywhere in anywhere in the barn area, basically. They could spawn kind of over here somewhere, just basically anywhere near here. That's pretty close. You'll probably be able to see them if you do spawn them. And if they do spawn. So yeah, they're pretty strong, as you've seen by their abilities. But then there is another NPC that's probably even stronger, and maybe the strongest out of the bunch, that is believed to be the strongest out of all the NPCs. Mother is considered to be the most powerful NPC out of the bunch. She's considered to be the mother of all the NPCs. Also, I'm sorry if I forgot to say anything about the barn twins and how to spawn them, but I don't exactly remember how to spawn them, but you can look at the Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition wiki. Whoops. Sorry, that's the gorge. Anyways. Wait, is that even the gorge? I think that is. No, never mind. Anyways. So, Mother, she can either spawn as a completely black cat with, like, yellowy or amberish eyes, or she will spawn as a tan cat with green eyes. There's no way of really hiding from her unless you glitch into the void. She can read the chat. Yes, some NPCs can read your chat. That's why if you're with other people and you're hunting NPCs with them, you must go to talk in team chat or like the, clan talking like feature. You'll know what I mean if you play the game. But there's no real way to really summon Mother. She will basically just spawn sometimes. And she might rage, and yes, NPCs can rage, basically them getting really mad and they get even more powerful, I'm guessing. And if you say the names of her children, aka other NPCs, I'm pretty sure she can ban you or kick you. I'm not 100% sure, but if she's more powerful than the Barn Twins, I don't really doubt that she can ban you or kick you from the game for any duration of time. The last NPC that I will be talking about in this video is Bee. Yes, as in the animal of a bee. The little buzzers. Anyways. So, Bee, he or she, I'm not sure. They are an NPC that normally, when they spawn, it creates a buzzing noise. Bee can kick you or ban you. Bee is basically seen to be an orange kit with black stripes, possibly, or all orange with black fur spots, resembling a bee, of course, hence the name Bee. Apparently he can also be an apprentice size. Basically, how to summon Bee, you have to remember to add an orange morph, so Bee will not attack you and think you're another and they will think you're another bee/ally and will not try to kick you or ban you. You basically just summon Bee by spamming the words Bee in the chat. Safe spots to hide away from Bee are the barn with the doors closed, the kitty pet's place, or somewhere that is just far away from any attack spots, aka bushes. It is recommended not to approach bushes either due to Bee coming out and getting you. Their audio cues is Bee buzzing, of course. I'll probably try to add some pictures of Bee in this video when I'm editing, and yeah. Sorry if I broke your eardrums. Anyways, there's one more thing that we have to talk about before we end this video. Of course, we have to talk about the safety of trying to find NPCs if you're even trying to catch any or find them. If you're going to find NPCs, I do not recommend going by yourself looking for them. If you're going to find them by yourself, there is a higher chance of being in more danger, because with other players, you will have people to look out for you just in case anything happens in the game. You also want to remember what places to hide, and there are certain codes that I will try to post in the community posts that I will find stuff for that. And you should never do this one thing that I will say. If you're in the all chat and you've spawned an NPC, never talk in all caps. That will only rage the NPC and make things more dangerous and troublesome. This will lead you to probably be your account in more danger than it already is. I also recommend using an alt account, like what I'm using right now to play this game, as you can see. this is my NPC hunting account. I'm just playing around, but you should really use an alt account because there is a chance of your main account getting banned from the whole game entirely. And I don't think you want to do that if you like this game. So yeah, unless you're okay with it and that's fine, then sure, go ahead. Do that, whatever. But just if you want to keep your account not banned or kicked from the game, then I recommend using an alt account. As a little side note, there might be trollers in like trolling as NPCs, and also impersonating NPCs can anger the NPCs. Just letting you know that. And also always be careful of someone pretending to be an NPC or dressing up. Okay, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found this informational. And